Hey guys, Kaju here, and today we're going to be reviewing Ryan Inside Laney, or more specifically the Fireball Beach Racer version of Ryan Inside Laney. Now I just had to get this guy open because I'm pretty sure, apart from Rich Mixon, he is, maybe Luigi and Guido, but he is the rarest one of the bunch. I actually managed to find him along with Chase Racelet a couple of weeks ago, before Christmas time. And I obviously received it on Christmas. Now, the fun story about this car is I actually went to this specific store specifically looking for him and Chase, and to my surprise, I was actually greeted with both of them. I found Chase first and then found Ryan, which is really cool because, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ryan is one of one in the case. And it might be him or another one they got rid of for the new case with Rich Mixon. So he is probably one of the rarer ones to find, which is awesome that I managed to find him. Indeed, it's definitely much more rare than something like McQueen or something like that. So he does look awesome as well. I know Ryan Inside Laney's a bit of a peg warmer, but not in the UK, I can assure you. All you Americans who think he's a peg warmer, he is not over here. It's just as rare as normal because we don't get the 11 packs, we don't get the 5 packs, we don't really get any packs to be honest. So yeah, he's still quite a rare guy over here. He was actually the hardest next gen for me to find. And now, speaking of the normal one, we have him here. You guys can probably tell by the eyes. This is the original one before they changed the eyes. I haven't been able to find the other version where it's different, but to be honest, that doesn't really matter to me. I'm just happy I got Ryan Inside Laney. But yeah, it'd be really cool to crack this guy open because I think Ryan Inside Laney and Blinker as a sponsor is super, super cool. We don't have Speedy down here, but I thought it would just be good to compare him to the normal Ryan Inside Laney, as they are the same character. So as for his art, we just have Lightning McQueen racing along Fireball Beach, along with the Fireball Beach Racer logo and the Disney Pixar Cars logo there. Now if we flip around to the other side, we have Ryan Inside Laney with a really cool looking art. The prototype picture of this car looks really, really cool indeed, I must say. That looks awesome. And then we have the Fireball Beach once again with the 2 logos. Sadly, we don't have any other cars because they've got to fit in so many other different languages, which is a shame. But we all know what other cars there are to collect anyway, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Now, I'm still waiting to try and find Rich Mixon. You guys probably heard that in my last video of Danny Swerves and Mater, but I'm okay about Rich Mixon, to be honest. And then I've completed for now. I've got to find Conrad Cameron, Richie Gunsett. Richie Gunsett is one I've definitely been needing to pick up because he's a brand new character and I think that he looks really awesome. I know the Gasoline sponsors had a bit of an overhaul, excuse me. It does look a lot different, but I think it looks cool. We also have the sand decaling down here as well, along with the name tag, which looks awesome. Now let's hope he's a bit easier to open than Danny, because if you guys watched that review, the cardboard backing kind of got a bit ruined because the way it came off. But yeah, without further ado then, let's get Ryan out with the packaging. Well then guys, here he is out of the packaging. It was a little bit easier to open than the Danny Swerves, but they definitely use really, really good tape for these die casts, unlike the regular die casts. So I don't know if they make them in a slightly different factory over in China or what, but they're a lot stronger for sure. So props to Mattel for that. But no, he looks really, really cool. Indeed, I really like this one a lot. He does have more sand than Danny Swerves, which looks cool. And I do like the colouring as well. I still think I prefer the colour of the normal one because I really like that colour orange, tangerine, kind of bright orange, but he does look really, really cool. Now, as for how he appears, once again, I'll probably say this with every Fireball Beach racer, so it might get a bit redundant for you guys, but he doesn't actually appear anywhere on screen. We can just assume, because of his lack of rookie stripes, that this takes place after the events of Cars 3, either before or after the next Piston Cup season, because he's only has the rookie stripes for a year, and then his second season they're obviously taken off because he's no longer a rookie after that first season. So I guess maybe McQueen had a get together after that, the Piston Cup season, on the film, or he could have done it after the season after that, which we obviously didn't get to see. Who knows? But we know it was a little event nonetheless, which is really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all to say about any appearances of him. at all really. But he also races for Blinker as well, which is a good thing to point out. He took over Speedy Comet, and Blinker was one of the I think, is it, I can't remember, is it 6 or something, or 7 sponsors that joined Cars 3 that replaced old ones like Shifty Drug, Fiber Fuel. So there is no Cars 1 racer for Blinker. So anyway, let's get on to the physical review of him here. So coming up front, we have this nice blue splitter there, which looks awesome, and it's 2 vents. And we have his moustache there with his 2 lights as well, the little blue decal, that looks awesome. Now he's just got sort of like, I don't know, just a little, he looks a bit grumpy in my opinion. He's just, or maybe he's just focused. Who knows, he's probably more focused than anything. Now you can see that shine there of the metallic, sort of meant to symbolise the sand. We have sort of, I don't know, the Blinker logo here, and then the Blinker sort of another logo there. I'm not sure what you would call it. It's just the design for it, I guess, which looks really, really cool. As we come to the side here, we've got his blue rims, which look awesome. They actually look really cool. Quite like Laney Swervers, we don't have the orange rim on the outside, but I guess it could be covered in sand again. So they look pretty cool though. I really like the blue on these. Look really, really metallic-y. Now, see, this is what the sand decal should look like. I mean, actually you can see the sand going all up the car, which looks really, really cool. Also the eyelids here, this is a better example, but there's no real sand on it, but it actually blends into the rest of the body, which looks pretty cool. We have a secondary sponsors here. Also, they're going to be a bit hard to see due to the sand and the metallic, but you guys know what they are. We've got piston cup, combustor, carbon fibre, and synergy. We've got the 21 here with the Blinker logo and this, you know, little decal as well. His windows also have the metallic on them. They're a little bit wobbly, I noticed. A little bit of the effect of the wobbly window. I've noticed that on some of these window bars cars. With the number 21 as well, with the roof flaps there, looking awesome. And his exhaust, which actually stick out, no cartoon effect, which I do prefer. And we have this little line to indicate his pit crew, where to lift him up to change the wheels, and all that. Oh, yeah, I suppose it will be changing the wheels and all that sort of stuff. And we have these little gas cap back here also. Now the back looks really, really cool. We have the lack of the rookie stripes, although it's not a whole lot different from the normal one because it blends in loads with the orange. So we'll compare them to in a second. Spoiler, it looks really, really cool. Also, very, very metallic-y in its decals. We have the blue coming down here as well in the 21. We also have the sort of yellow diffuser or sandy colour because of the sand base. On the other side, it looks like the decals have been put on a bit funky there. We have a different logo here, as you guys can see there, with a blinker on it, 21. It has loads of sand just spitting up the front there and heading to the rear of the car, which looks really, really cool, I must say. This is a very good example of the sand decaling for sure. Now, if we compare him to the regular version here, I'm pretty sure they made the eyes like this, although they still look a little bit different from what they changed it to. So there's probably at least 3 or 4 versions of Ryan inside Laney. So the first difference is to point out is the eyes. You can see they're made a lot smaller and a lot darker in their colour. They're much less vibrant on this one in comparison to the first one we had. The blue is also, you know, you can tell it's not as, that's also not as vibrant because of the sand, which is understandable. Now this blinker logo does look darker, I must say, and that doesn't look like it's because of the sand. So it has darkened down a lot. Coming to the side here, like I said, we have lost the orange trim, which is, I don't know, I think that looks very cool. The wheels do look cool on both though, I must say. Once again, this logo does look a lot darker than it does on this one. We don't have window bars on this one, but obviously the new Ryans do. Spoilers look about the same, just a different colouring really. As we come to the back here, you can see that we have a lack of rookie stripes, but as you guys probably can't even really see them, as they're so small there. It does look like the blinker logo there got a bit smaller. It's really hard to see actually. Yeah, well, it looks about oh, one thing that did actually change. Look how tiny that logo is. I'm not actually sure if they did that properly. And then look how big that logo is. I don't even think they finished that. Oh well, little insignificant error there. And then we have the other side here as well, which looks about the same apart from the sand. This is just pure black as well, I've noticed, whereas this is slightly different. So the exhausts are different designs as well. Now if we flip over to the bases, obviously they have changed a lot. I think we should still probably have the same character code, if that's what it is. Yep, FGD66 on both. We also have FLM45 on this car, which we don't have on this, and then the date stamps are different. Oh my god, that's glaring. That's pretty blinded, you guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we do have some differences on here, but they're the same sort of differences that we saw on Danny Swervez. So it looks like these Fireball Beach racers do have these little minor differences. But yeah, I'm looking forward to opening the other ones as well and seeing what they have in store. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching the review on Ryan Inside Laney, the Fireball Beach version. Tell me if you think if he's a cool character or not, if he's one that you picked up. Intrigued to know. And yeah, that's about it for this review, guys. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next diecast review.